The crypto gaming super cycle is coming. In 2025, it's going to get absolutely ridiculous, and we need to position ourselves correct. Now, there's lots of ways we can do this, but oh boy, do I have some good alpha for you today. Hit the like button on the way in, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and 6,400 key holders have received $250 million in rewards for helping secure the Zai blockchain. That's a big load to drop in the beginning of the video, isn't it? Yes, $250 million. So I know you have lots of questions right now. What does this have to do with crypto gaming? Who are the 6,400 key holders and how did they get the keys? 250 million in rewards. Is this true? What's the meaning of life? Well, I can offer you the answer to most of those questions, especially the last one. It's 42. I don't know who the key holders are, but I do know how to get a key. Currently, one key costs $61 if you use the code MINDBLOW. If you don't use my code, then it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But the keys they're selling now are not the same keys that these key holders here had. And I will explain all of this throughout this video. But first of all, we have many games to take a look at. Games that actually have airdrops in their own right, apart from the key holder airdrops, which are going to be exclusive airdrops only to people who hold these keys and earn these rewards. Where we have games like Riftstorm that have been on top of the Steam chart, so actual good games that even Web 2 people play, and this is going to be one of the games that has these amazing airdrops if you're a key holder. There's a couple other games we're going to take a look at today, including mobile games like Planet X.
I apologize for the bad quality. My internet is a potato at the moment.
And another mobile game like Valeria, they have their own airdrop apart from the exclusive one for the Sentry key holders. And a game that even I haven't seen before that seems to be like World of Tanks but crypto. Are you joking? Exclusive on Zai. Man, they're doing good things. So what is Zai? Well, I gotta explain this to you by illustrating what it is. So we have layer 1 blockchains like Ethereum, and when Ethereum gets used a lot, their gas fees start going up like crazy, so without stopping. So people smarter than you and I have come up with a solution called layer 2s that significantly reduce the workload on Ethereum while still using the Ethereum token, and that is Arbitrum. So we have tokens like Arbitrum that have slightly, well, actually a lot lower gas fees and much more stable and still using the Ethereum token to pay the gas. And then we have Zai, which is another layer entirely. So this is a layer 3 blockchain. It is called Zai. And while they do have DeFi and other things on this layer 3 blockchain, they're mostly focused on games. And the gas fees here look more like this. So this is layer 3. It is so incredibly cheap to do anything here that it's not even worth mentioning. So now you know what Zai is. Now, in order for Zai to work, they have something called nodes. So you can look at it like this. For every transaction to get minted onto the Zai blockchain, there are 6,400 nodes, or, well, these keys. And so these key holders share all the revenue that is being made on the Zai blockchain, sort of like staking something and getting passive income in return. But in this case, they help secure the blockchain and they get rewarded for it in actual real currency. Apart from this, obviously, there's the exclusive airdrops, which is the much bigger thing in all of this. But there is a way to get 100% APY, so 100% per year in staking rewards just by, well, not doing anything, just by staking. But there is a specific thing you have to do. It's not just holding the nodes. You got to do more things. We're going to talk about this a little bit later. First, what I wanted to explain is the bonding curve for the keys. If you do want to buy a key, currently we are in the second tier here, where one key costs 0.0164, etc. in Ethereum. And then once this gets sold out, we're going to get to 0.0189 and so on until we reach the final level. So what is that actually going to look like? Well, you can imagine something like this. I'm going to drop a little chart here, and basically we started at like $55. Then the second one is like $65. Obviously much cheaper if you use the code MINDBLOW. Obviously also the link will be in the description down below, where you can just click on it. You don't even have to type the code. Then it's going to gradually get more and more expensive, something along these lines. Then we're going to get to 300, eventually to 5,000. And so this is how the bonding curve is going to look like. More and more people are going to mint these. It's going to keep going up and up and up until eventually everybody starts getting priced out and we hit a sort of plateau so, where no one is minting anymore because it doesn't make any sense to mint. Now, whether you mint at 55 or 5,000, you're gonna get the exact same thing. Well, it's not gonna be 5,000 because the final level is 0.3 Ethereum, so it's never gonna get to really $5,000, but just for example's sake, I wanted to show you what the bonding curve actually looks like. And as far as Zai, as I said, they have full DeFi marketplace and communities and governance and dexes and Deepin and chain explorers and infrastructure coin. There's a lot going on, but basically you just need MetaMask, so you can use any EVM wallet. I personally use MetaMask, and I would just simply connect my MetaMask to here where we're gonna mint. I need to make sure that I also have some Ethereum on the Arbitrum network. So then I would type the code MindBlow and I can apply it and I get this nice juicy discount. We can also buy it with Zai, but just with Ethereum, it's much simpler to do it. You can also do it with your card, so cross minting is definitely enabled. You can also do it with Solana on the Phantom wallet, but I did it this way. I just had Ethereum on Arbitrum already, so this is how I minted. And I've gotten 15 keys in total that I am staking in this Acid gaming pool. So you can pick from many pools to stake. This is the one that I picked right now. So if you want to stake in the same pool, feel free to do so. There's in-depth tutorial online as to how to pick a stake pool. No one really truly understands it. I just kind of looked at what others are doing that also have bought the keys, and most people have staked in this Acid gaming from the group that I was in. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the same. So then once you're staking it, you're actually earning these passive rewards, and the passive rewards look like this. This is a very nice graphic that Gabe here has posted. Free alpha session for your consumption. So to succeed in any monetary system, your goal is to secure a larger relative share of the emission. So to reduce the financial risk in holding Zai, you need to hold more Zai, basically. Once you understand this, you're a Jedi Master. I think I finally understood what he means by this, because one key here is one node. So it's tiny keys now. They used to be way more expensive, but they have reduced the price by 100x, and they have also reduced the size by 100x. One key is 60 bucks at the moment of him writing this, and it still is 60 bucks if you use the code MindBlow. And then per node, we will get $14 or 43 in S Zai. So if Zai goes up, there's going to be more than $14, but at the moment it's 14. And so the yearly ROI is $14, which is 23% on the original $60 investment. Now, this is only for the staking rewards and does not include all the airdrops, which is actually the juiciest part. These airdrops are going to make it worthwhile. Now, while no one can absolutely guarantee that this is going to make your money back, it's pretty obvious to say that this is a no-brainer and that Zai are doing amazing things. Now, whether or not we're all gonna make ROI from minting these keys, it remains to be seen. I have dropped $1,000 of my own money because I do believe I will make ROI, otherwise I wouldn't have done this. But of course, you need to make your own research before spending any money yourself. You know this, I speak about this all the time. So now the alpha goes like this. If you have 700 Zai per one key, so we're talking just about one key here, 700 Zai is $230 at current prices. So now not only do we get the $14 for the one node, we also get $277 or 840 Zai, which are the staking rewards per year for staking the Zai. So that's 290 in total. So yes, the investment is bigger, but the ROI percentage-wise is 100% now. So that's very good, because currently Zai has a yearly inflation rate of approximately 100%. So if you have 100% passive, even if Zai remains the same price always, you will be ahead because the inflation will not catch up to you. So this is just a little bit of alpha. Now, as far as the actual games are concerned, we gotta talk about this game, man. Extermination. I've never seen anything like it. 3rd of December, they have posted this, that they are almost ready to ship. This is gonna be a free-to-play game, Armored Warfare, and it really reminds me of World of Tanks. Now, having Destroy to Earn, I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. That's awesome, actually. Exclusively on Zai, and they are among some of the games that are confirmed to have exclusive airdrops for the Sentry key holders. Obviously, one more that has exclusive airdrops here is Riftstorm, that we have already seen in the intro, one of the most bullish games overall in Web3 gaming because it was on the Steam charts, Steam being Web2 gaming platform. So ridiculous that we're gonna get an airdrop from this. I haven't played the game myself. I know that it's been hyped. Everybody keeps saying good things about it. I couldn't see any earning potential in it, but now I do. With the airdrop, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot because I do hold the keys and might as well use them to maximize my airdrop potential. So the way it's gonna work is these games that are partnered with Zai, they will give give a certain amount of their supply toward the key holders. So Riftstorm is going to be one of those games. Then we have my Angry Yakuza Girlfriend. If you have ever played the old school game Worms, you will be very familiar with this. It's a game definitely based on destruction where you get one turn, then your opponent gets one turn, and you're supposed to eliminate each other. While the other's turn is going on, you cannot move. So that's the thing. You got to strategize. You got to be far enough away that they can't do damage, but close enough that you can do damage to them in the next turn. And with Worms, it works really well. But with half-naked girlfriends of Yakuza members, I guess this is what they're going for. It's a little bit wacky. It's all over the place, but it's very unique. Gotta give it that. So super interesting. It's set in the 90s Tokyo, in a 90s version of Tokyo. And apart from this, they have their own airdrop going on, but we're here mostly to talk about Zai games. We're mostly here to talk about the Sentry Keys, but most of these games have their own airdrops, especially my Angry Yakuza Girlfriend. Then of course we have Planet X, one of the games we're mostly bullish on, and I thought my internet was a potato before, but it wasn't. Actually, the resolution of this video is very low for some reason. It only goes up to 288 pixels. But this game is not out currently. It's being actively developed, and the developer is posting footage of this all the time on his Twitter, and this is one of those times that he posted some footage of it. Ghost, one of the people I'm very, very bullish on in this industry. He does an incredible job, and I think that him and his team are gonna ship an incredible game for phones. So Zai is definitely focused on mobile gaming a lot, on really these AAA looking mobile games. Now Planet X, as you can expect, they will most likely do their own airdrop. It is a crypto game. You can expect a full in-game economy, but most of all, it has a confirmed airdrop for the Zai Sentry Key holders. Then of course, as I mentioned, we have Valeria, which are doing their own $1 million LOV airdrop. So not 1 million LOV tokens, but $1 million in LOV tokens. This is exactly precisely what they have written, and this is how it is, because last time I mentioned this, someone said that it's 1 million LOV. In fact, it's not. It's $1 million worth. This is the exact wording that they are using here. And last but not least, we have a very funny game called CZ Runs. This is definitely a meme token game. They have their own meme token. I don't know that I would buy the token, but this is ridiculous. Look at this. Oh my god. There's Spoderman in the background. We have the orange guy here. We got the old guy to the left, and I don't know who this guy is. We got a Doge, obviously. I don't want to name any names. I don't like to get political, but of course in a meme, it's just meant to be for shits and giggles. Supposed to be funny. Some people are gonna find it funny, some people won't, but nevertheless, they do have a game that is playable where you're playing as CZ running away from a cop, and it's an endless runner sort of thing, and they have a confirmed airdrop for the Zai Sentry Key holders. I think this is ridiculous. I think it's a lot of fun to play. Endless runners where you're playing as CZ who is in prison. Oh man. Oh, this industry, man, never ceases to amaze me. That's it as far as confirmed airdrops, but they will go for 50 plus airdrops, 50 plus different games to offer airdrops. So far we have 12 that are confirmed as far as they have said, but then of course we have these 6 here that have been shown. So they have 6 more that they haven't shown yet, and then they want to go for around 50 if they can throughout 2025. Core part of the airdrop will most likely not only depend on how many keys you have, but it'll also depend on how well you play some of these games. But what is for certain is that you will get part of the airdrops just for holding the key. Keys you hold, the bigger your portion of the airdrop is going to be. But something important to note is that you will hold sort of a tiny node in their ecosystem. So the key will earn you passive income, but it is non-transferable. It is non-sellable. I guess this is something I definitely should have mentioned, but saying it now, it is non-transferable. So once you buy it, that's it. You bought it. You cannot get rid of it. Well, you can just stop using it, I guess, or thinking about it, but you cannot get rid of it. Once you bought it, it's yours. It's done. Non-transferable. It will make you passive income as long as you stake it, and it doesn't have the best APY if you just stake the node on its own. So really the most juicy part of all of this is going to be the airdrops, but then also if you're holding any SZai, you want to stake it to maximize your airdrop potential, or rather, not even the airdrop potential, but to maximize the passive income you will earn from staking. So you're gonna want to have both if you want to maximize that. But mostly, I think what people are going to use it for, what I'm going to use it for, is the airdrops. So I am staking my key. I will not buy more Zai to stake it, and I will participate in the airdrops for sure. So if you're wondering what my strategy in this is going to be, I just wanted to show you everything that exists here and all of the different ways you can earn passive income with the Sentry Keys and, you know, in general with the Zai ecosystem. Hope this video was informative and helpful. Thanks for watching. I'm leaving. Please subscribe.